Hi, my name is Oliver Vidal. This is a tutorial for Crushes by Charlemagne, and it's in the blues kind of scale, blues scale key of A. You start on the fifth fret. It's going to start off with a little bounce type of rhythm. By bounce, I mean the little. That's what I mean by bounce. So what he's going to do is just start on the fifth fret or seventh fret of the D string. He's going to start right there. He's going to walk it up. And that walk up right there to the next part of the bounce, which is going to be 7 on the D string, to the 5 on the D string, 5th fret of the D string, 7th on the A string, to the 5th on the A string. So that little part's going to sound like this. So just like that. And then when he gets to that next part, all the pauses in between are the bounces. So he gets to the next bounce, just like that. Now what he's going to do from there is he's going to walk it up even further, but he's going to walk up in a kind of a strange way. It's kind of hear that? This sounds a little different than this one, but it's still in the same scale here. And basically, it's on the 5th here. He's not gonna hammer on it, but he's gonna play the 7th on the A string. We just kind of played that a second ago. 7th on the A string. And he's gonna go from the 7th on the A string to the 5th to the 8th on the E string, the low E string, to the 5th on the E string. So it will sound, and when that's the next bounce part. So basically, it's going to sound something like to that part B. Just like that. Now the last part is going to walk it back to where he started. And so he's going to go, that's a bounce. And that's going to be the bounce is on the 5th. He's going to play the 8th on the E. Then he's going to play the 5th on the A string. So after the bounce, you start on the 5th, 8th, and you go to the 5th again on the A string. And that little part right there is after you do this part, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the 7th on the A string, and you're going to play the 5th on the D string. So it's a, and that comes from that's the same style as Led Zeppelin's, same style there, just so that's the whole thing put together right there. I'll play it slow, and I'm not really sure if you'll be able to see that with my fingers right there. I'll try to make it clear. So that's that part of that's the intro part of the riff. Now once he's done with the intro, what he does is he switches over to the verses, which is always playing as the A, an A power chord, a D power chord. Now you've seen the D power chord, sometimes it looks like that too. I prefer to play like that. So the A power chord, it has an E bass right here. That'd be the same shape as an E, but I just play with the different fingers. And then you bar, that's on the 7/7/6, and you bar the entire 5th fret with your pointer finger. That's A. And D is you bar the 7/7/7 on the D, G, B strings, and then you bar the entire 5th fret with your pointer finger, just like that. And you can do that with either 3 fingers like I just did there, or you can do it with 1 finger. Basically, the rhythm is just kind of at the beginning there I was playing it wrong. I was playing it twice. That way you could see, get the feel. But I mean, it's just. So he does this. It's just kind of like a poppy rhythm. I mean, bluesy poppy. I mean, not like genre music. I'm just talking like the actual strum pattern. It's just, what you have to do in there is you have to release and put your grip back on in certain times. But that just comes eventually. So during that part, there are two little. Not really, there's 3 parts. There's not really solos. They're just kind of just like fills. And basically, what he does is he's on the G string, and he slides down to the A, which is on the 14th fret of the G string. And what he's doing, he's not really hammer on. The same kind of thing he did up here. Sounds like it's kind of almost like a hammer on, except he's playing it just before he does the hammer on. And when he's doing that is he's playing the 17th on the G string. And that right there, that part is he plays the 15th on the B string. Then he goes to the 17th on the G string and back to the A, which is on the 14th fret of the G string. He does that again. He's going to slide down. That's basically just a walk-up. You can either do it by doing what I did. I just went kind of through the scale, blues scale, or you can do it that way. That's just walking it back to the A. So I mean, you start with this A and you're walking up to the lower A. Basically, that starts on the 14th. He slides to the 12th. Goes back to the 14th, but this time, instead of on the G string, now you're on the D string. You're going to slide to the 12th on the G string. Then you're going to play the 15th on the A string. And you don't play the A. You don't play the A. What he does is he plays 15th, then he just slides up to the... and jumps right back in with the other guitars. So that is the... It's not too difficult. I mean, I feel like y'all should. I feel like that's pretty simple to get. But I mean, if you don't necessarily have to play this part. I mean, basically, he's just in the blues scale. You can play anything you want in the blues scales. So I mean, that's pretty much up to you. I hope this helped. And leave a comment or like if you like.